talk about it. Yes.
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Roomies trading through the worders in. All recent gaming go, rates and pay top mean. Good morning, come and moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin. We're here, we're live, and good morning, everybody. Also, afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wishing you all a beautiful and an awesome Monday. Oh, man. What has happened to the bad Xbox news as of late? Well, I mean, Mackie Barra is still talking crap. Tin Dog is still talking crap. I mean, shit, there's a lot of things out there that they're still talking crap about. Even Game Ram says a couple bad things about the ROG Ally. Why? For you to get the clicks? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Man, but before we start the show and before we start cooking, because, man, Xbox has been cooking like crazy. Yes, they have been. Let's see what the chat has to say. Let's say good morning to all. Oh, man. We have in the building David Cohen. What's up? What's up? Hey, Louie is holding a pan of hard-boiled eggs in the thumbnail. Oh, Lord, I did not think about it. Pause. That looks so bad now since I thought about it. Pause. But listen, I was using it for good, for good purpose, right? Because Xbox has been cooking. Hi, Louie. I have a total of 113,038 gamer score now. Gotten 5,425 gamer score since Friday. Damn, Jacob, you've been cooking it. Better watch out, Louis, because you have 138,000 gamer score. Ah, it's okay, Jacob. Go ahead and take the win. I mean, I'm not that guy who looks for gamer scores. I just love to play games and just continue on playing the game, and that's it. I'm not that guy who says, I have to 1,000 this thing. If not, I'm not going to be happy. Nah, I'm not that guy. I just want to finish the game and have some fun. Oh, my God. Who else is in the building? Let me see. Jacob says, Louis, did you see that a guy got sued by Nike 2 years ago and Lost are making the same video concept which got him sued again now? Buying X and putting fakes on the box, return the box. Damn. Rich from RTU thinks Xbox is dead, which by the way is not. Okay, Jacob Novik, you don't need to brag about your gamers. We're eating Louis brain. Almost though. Well, the Brock Boy Lewis, what's up, brother? Good morning to you, sir. Oh, Lord. Our adopted pony, Mike Johnson in the building. J Dubs General. Yep, look who's here. J Dubs little old general. Still trying to fight Sony in here, but no matter what he says, Xbox keeps on winning. I don't understand because they say it's dead, it comes alive, right? Because now it's back alive until they find a rake to step on, because they usually do. I'm waiting for that break for them to step on. Xbox, hold it off for like 2 months, then step on the brake after 2 months. Please do that. Please do that. Oh, look who's here, the game tester. Look at that gorgeous, handsome man right there. He says, oh my God, he is so gorgeous to look at. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Maurice, you should have seen me this weekend. Man, Maurice, I had a 2 day training course. 2 day training course, man. I'm telling you, I had a 2 day training course. I was out there riding my motorcycle, man. I think they took pictures and videos. I have to go see if I'm up in the pictures and videos because I did so horrible. It's not even funny. But at least I learned new tricks, right? I learned how to turn the bike without, forcing the bike on the curve and all that stuff. And oh my God, man, my body is destroyed, man. You have to like literally on the bike, you have to like stick out one butt cheek. No kidding. You have to stick out one butt cheek on one side of the bike. and then kneel down, right? You have to kneel down and have your chest out like that. And man, just the gravity on the bike, how it pulls you and everything. Oh my god, all my muscles hurt today. Like literally, my arm muscles hurt, my stomach muscles hurt, my legs hurt like crazy because I had to get up and put myself to the side and try to hold on. Like, Mike, don't throw me off. Big man, CX Box, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? Good morning to you, sir. Welcome to the show. Never seen you before. Oh man, that's got to be Big B money. Oh man, that's got to be Big B money. Uh-oh. Why did FarQ send me on Discord? Let me go see. Farke, good morning to you, sir. How you doing? Let me see. Probably new thumbnail for the show. Oh, damn. I'm using that thumbnail, man. That thumbnail looks wicked. Um, but four hard eggs. Pause. Sorry about that. But four hard boiled eggs. Hey, nice, nice. It looks cool, man. I'm using that. I'm gonna use that, man. That looks so wicked. I'm gonna use that after the show's end. David Kelsey, good morning to you, sir. How you doing? Well, guys, I have good news today. I don't know if he's going to join me later on, but Joy, the Phantom Kraken, might come in later on today during the show because he said, "Hey, I want to hop on." I say, "Hey, come on over to have a good discussion." Crazy Louie on the road, man. David Kelsey. I've been riding motorcycles since last weekend, man. Last weekend we took a 10-hour ride on Saturday, and this weekend I've been just training just to learn how. Because the thing is, right? Let me tell you guys something about motorcycles, right? Each motorcycle has its own unique way, right? So you got for this one, it's a bit more taller because this is a adventure bike, so they're a bit more taller. So you got to learn where the gravity is on this bike. It's taller, like literally, like I can, like my feet are like dangling, they're like dangling on the motorcycle, right? Because it's so high. So I had to like tiptoe to hold the bike. But it's hard though, because this is a 500-pound bike to hold on to. And yeah, oh my God. But once it starts riding, man, it's the most comfortable ride in the whole world. I'm not kidding you. Bring Cowboy. Who? Hell no, I ain't bring no damn Cowboy because you know what? I should. So that way I can kick him out of the show like he usually does to me. Yeah, I should bring him in. Mm. BB Money B, what's up, BB Money? Who going to play Ninja Gaiden 4 tonight? I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna start playing Keeper because I was out all weekend, so I gotta start playing Keeper. And that Keeper game looks fire. So chat, yeah, he's gonna jump in. He's gonna jump in. He's going to jump in, and we're gonna have a good conversation. So let's start the show, chat, because like I said, we got a couple things we gotta talk about. Yes, yes. And I'm gonna leave the spicy stuff with Joy because you know what? I know Joy's gonna have fun cooking his ass, and you know who that is, right? Because again, Mikey Barra came by and started talking again. I cannot believe this man just keeps on talking Xbox. I don't understand, chat, and I'm being serious though. It's like he's obsessed with Xbox. He's obsessed. I mean, Tim Dog, we get it. I think. No, do we get it? No, we're not still getting it. But damn, I mean, bro, just let Xbox be. I mean, if you don't like his strategy, just talk about it once. But you guys keep on talking about it again and again and again and again and again. And you know what? It's starting to get to a point where it's annoying. But yeah, let's keep going, Chad. Let's keep going. So, like I was saying, though, let's talk about what's cooking out there. So, let's first off with the reviews, right? Keeper came out. Keeper got some really great reviews. I'm waiting on BO7. Really? BO7, 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 BO7. Debbie Kelsey says, I found Keeper boring. You can just stumble your way through the game. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. Lou, yesterday I discovered that 9,999 is the gamer score limit. After the gamer score counts towards your profile, but doesn't change the number. Jesus, if you get to that number, man, Jacob, you the man if you get to that number. Because hell no, I can never reach that limit. I mean, damn. If I sit here, I'm like, how many games is that? I don't think Xbox has that many games to get to that point. Oh, you're winning Black Ops 7. Nice, nice, nice. I keep forgetting it's because when I see BO, I think of body odor. That's first, right? So BO, I think a body odor, or then I go to next, right? And that is Battlefield. What is it? No, that's not Battlefield. What's another game? BO. There's got to be a game named BO. I don't know, but I always get confused. Just like God of War, right? Is GOW. When people say God of War, you also have a GOW, which is Gears of War. So it's damn confusing. Oh man. Let me see. Sounds like it's time to buy a new controller, Safo. Oh, Safo. I was going to play Keeper, but my dumbass left my controller at home. Wait, who's the dumbass though? Oh, you left your controller at home? No, Safo, no. Safo, no. But Safo, don't you have a handheld? Though? You should start cooking in the handheld though. I mean, if you have a handheld, start cooking. I mean, if you got your laptop, I don't know. Go and play online. I'm still waiting for Fable. 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 I go home in a couple days. No. Oh man, this is why, chat. This is why we gotta get ourselves a handheld one day. Yep. Gotta buy it on discount. Yep. So when we get our little handhelds, we can play it anywhere without having a problem carrying that damn controller. No. Saf, you on vacation? Nice. I hope you're on vacation. I'm going to play Hell Blinded 2. What the hell is Hell Blinded? Requires a controller. Really? It does? Wow. Hell Blinded 2 and Ninja Gaiden 4. Hey, try keep a bit now. Ninja Gaiden 4 was not enough time for all these games. Damn, yeah. I mean, I gotta tell you something. Like I said, Xbox is cooking. And man, let me tell you something. Keeper came out. Keeper got a good score. So I have a question. Is Keeper going to be the Gotti game of this year? If it does, man, I'll be like, I mean, it's facing Expedition 33, so it's kind of hard. So let me see what David Cohen has to say again. Let me see, David, what was the last comment you put? Because I already read all your comments. Let me see. David, yeah, I already read the rich from RTU. Yeah, I already read it. I already read it. That was the last big comment you put out there. So let's cook chess. So like I was saying, Keeper got a good score, and people are talking about Keeper like it's a really good game. I know David Kelsey didn't like it, but it's cool, David. I mean, I like I always say, I'm not gonna judge you because there are some games out there that people just don't like. It's okay. I get it. Like for example, Avowed didn't stick with me. I tried Avowed, didn't stick with me, and a lot of people are gonna say, "What, Louis? I love Avowed." Hey, it's cool, but it just didn't stick with me. It's not my type of game. It just didn't. I don't know why. I tried to play it several times, but it just doesn't stick with me. So it happens to someone sometimes. Maybe later on down the road, I might enjoy it. Maybe later on, I might sit there and say, "Man, Avowed is so cool. Man, I really loved it and all this stuff." But sometimes at the moment it might not click, and then later on, yeah, it does click. So yeah, those things happen to all of us. It's no problem. It's no problem. Um, Man, if I continue reading Jacob, I can't even do the show, man. Let me start doing the show. Then I'll continue reading later on. I know y'all love me reading your stuff, but y'all gotta let me do the show. Oh, what happened here? The screen share. Okay, here we go. All right, got it. Oh, there it is. So let's talk a little bit about the Keeper review. So, Keeper review, a truly magical jaunt through one of the most beautiful video game worlds ever made. Give it a 5 star. Nice. Part of me thinks I should tell you what happened a couple hours into Keeper and then how it continues to evolve again and again from there. There are such big magic moments in Psychonauts developer Double Fine's latest adventure, a mesmerizing trek through a mysterious world with perhaps a touch of that good game company's a seminal journey in its DNA that slapping 5 stars on it without delving deeper almost feels like I'm doing my job wrong. But to hell with that. Instead, I'm going to do my best to preserve at least some of Keeper's secrets so you might get to enjoy its remarkable sense of goggle eyed wonder on solitude. Reggie says Keeper is a walking sim with pretty graphics at 30 FPS. I like it, but not a contender material. Rachel, the funny thing is nowadays anything can be a contender. Anything. I mean, If they did a really good job, it could win, though. I have yet to start Keeper. Same here, Jacob. I mean, I'm stuck with that. Keeper begins more or less on a rock. In the background, rugged spires of man, menacingly out of churning waters, rising above bleak coastline into a green gray sky. Here in these grim surroundings, an unlikely hero is born. A dilapidated lighthouse made suddenly sentient, teetering on spider-like legs of rope and stone. At first, its heavy, shifting weight without demands careful balance to stay afloat, but slowly, with a little encouragement from Twig, a strange sea-bird, newly nestled, is it nested or nestled? I don't know what I'm reading there. Upon its lantern, its tentative steps may find a more confident rhythm, and so begins a wordless journey bioed on by the merest wisp of narrative. Damn, this sounds like a big ass poem. Hey, Sal Blow, good morning! Through some wondrous sights, all leading toward the island mysterious, omnipresent peak. Lord, this is a lot of reading. Ah! Grizzly, what's up? Louis is a rock rookie. Thank you for that, Jacob. So let's keep reading. Oh Lord, this is gonna be a long review. So you begin your charting trek, stumbling across a desolate, if distantly recognizable landscape of crumbling highways and long abandoned homes. The color palette may be bleak, but the ceaselessly shifting camera finds beauty everywhere, pulling back to reveal waves, hammering the glooming shoreline, or shifting upward to frame the shambling lighthouse in a perfect silhouette as a one sun spears the thick green clouds. But suddenly the pathway pinches, sorry, the camera swings, and the air of faint familiarity turns aliens as a heaving, mountainous mass perched upon skittering, scrambling legs comes looming into view. Let me see. Keeper might well be the most beautiful game I've ever played, as the 276 screenshots I took can probably attest. Jesus, 276. Jeez, that's a lot of screenshots. From the first big reveal to its final fade to black, Double Fine's Road is one of the most effervescent wonder. Man, I can't read. I think I'm starting to need glasses. Oh Lord, let me zoom in. There you go. Much better. I don't think there was a single moment across its 5 or so hour runtime I wasn't gawping at it in quietly stunned awe. Dusty plains, assembling herds soon make way of pearliest red rock, cliff tops with dazzling sea views, crowded valleys of fallen stone, and towering roots becoming teetering plateaus strewn with the behemoth bones. Flower specked meadows become twilight, caverns become vibrant, coral fields become verdant fungo. Nice. Use AI as you read it, Louis? I should get AI. Seriously. Speck meadows become twilight caverns become vibrant. Okay, I already read that. Let me see. And on it goes. Each change perfectly matched by a wonderfully reactive soundtrack that shifts restlessly from jaunty percussion to swooning synths to cacophonous bells. What? What is a cacophonous bells? Never heard of that word. Every inch a keeper. Let me see. Let me see some pictures, man. Because I haven't seen that much of that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Ooh, look at that. I mean, this guy knows how to take pictures, though. That was okay. Ah, nice. Ooh, that one looks cool. It looks really nice, guys. I mean, this game looks really interesting. Every inch of keeper is an explosion of iridescent color, strikingly rendered and thick. Brushstroke swirls and all frame the maximum capacity of that ever revolving camera. Even if its quarters are so meticulous. Louis AI voice, hello. No, I can't. How do I do an AI voice though? Meticulously textured and illuminated, they could move and ace it to tears. Man, this guy's using some very powerful words. Just two simple words. And it feels so alive. Sentient rocks skitter on stick like legs around burbling bioluminescent pools. Fuzzy warm birds scamper through swaying cerulean grass and snuggle up into their strange stone homes. Delicate creatures and dangling tendrils drift trembling on the breeze, and that's before we get to the really big things. It's mesmerizing, a wondrously absurd ecosystem brought to life in an impeccable union of art, animation, and sound. I'm not exaggerating when I say I play the whole thing accompanied by a constant inner chorus of bloody hells. Damn. The pictures are nice, but they don't convey the life of the world when it's running in front of you. Man, I really want to play this game. Because listen, it's not a long game, and it's something I would appreciate nowadays. Because I'm telling you, these long games, I'm like, oh, I'm tired of long games for a while. I took a big break. I haven't finished Expedition 33. I'm at the final part of Expedition 33, and I got to jump in there. So I took a little break, not a little break. It's been like 2 or 3 months since Helldivers came out, right? And I really got to get back to it. If anything puts a damper on the unbridled wonder early on, it's the worry Double Fine's broader design choices mightn't be a match of the artistic vision. Keepers opening few hours and perhaps overly restrictive, funneling players along a narrow path that leaves little room for deviation or experimentation. You'll plod gamely forward as the camera twirls to find another perfect frame view. Occasionally impeded by an obstacle in the road, in these moments, your chief means of an interaction is your lighthouse beam. Directed using the controller's right analog stick, it is satisfying, my bad, thing to play around with, causing nature to come writhing, did I say right? Alive, as the light dances across the world. Focus it, however, and it gains more power utility, restoring ancient contraptions or helpfully dislodging masonry by causing organic masses to explode. And when a hand and when a more hands-on approach is required, you can send Twig out to manipulate cranks or shift movable rods before summoning them home. Hmm, interesting. But that's a good thing though, because you know what? I gotta say something. Please, please make games shorter. And I'm happy that this game is not that long, so that way I can enjoy it. You know. Don't worry, David Cohen. I got you. I got you. I'll get to you guys' conversations now. No worries. It's perfectly solid foundation for some creative puzzle design, but one that perhaps explore with the overabundance of caution early on. What? No, I'm not the Dominican Jack the Ripper. Nah, I could never kill anyone like that. No, ew. Jack the Ripper was crazy, Jacob. Ew. Mm-mm. Solutions aren't just simple; they're heavily signposted. Sorry, and you're never far from another on-screen prompt telling you exactly what to do. These can thankfully be turned off in the menu. Double Spine's decision to prioritize propulsive approachability over complexity probably won't be to everyone's taste, but it means wide-eyed wonder never gives way to frustration, which ultimately feels like the right way to go. And gradually, Keeper does evolve. First, that fixed path gently opens up, the puzzle slowly begins to permit more agency, and then among cloud-kissed peaks and candy floss spores, players gain a different kind of freedom, swatted in pink fluff. Huh? And granted to power off lazy levitation keeper, suddenly it briefly becomes a platform game. And it's here, drifting past magnificent waterfalls and neon sky whales, I begin to appreciate how just good it feels. Nice. Keeper's perhaps a game as much about the joy of movements as anything, and looking back, I probably should have been wiser to Double Fine's end game sooner. First, the pleasing physicality of those uncertain early stumbles, making way for more sure-footed strides becoming carrying, sorry about that, dashes, the billowing jumps, and gentle glides. Then, as it starts to feel like Keeper might have run its course, a truly radical change occurs, powered by a different kind of propulsion and underscored in the sequence of such gleefully choreographed kinetic awe, I generally clapped in delight. True, your fundamental interactions remain largely the same throughout, but they're applied to challenges much broader in scale. And just when you think you got to measure the keeper of this time, it shifts again and again. Each reinventation introducing a different kind of movement, and by the time the world was rushing by in a blaze of pure psychedelic fury to backdrop of blistering electro beats, I was well and truly so. Nice. Nice. The part of me wonders if it should be more forthcoming about Keeper Surprises, and the same part of me that might be inclined to look at its slightly wonky early pacing, if perhaps harshly. But when it comes, but that's not who reviews this today. Instead, this one comes from a person who played through Keeper in a single spellbound sitting. So that's good. That's not a long game, like I said. Truthfully captivated and utterly delighted by the wondrous artistry of it all. Keeper's a lovely bit of magic, joyously realized, gently moving, but never mawkishly so. Huh? And it sees Double Fine's hardly a studio known to flub its big creative things on exceptional form. Nice. So yeah, chat. These guys give it a 5 out of 5, and like I was saying, they are cooking games. They're doing a pretty good job. Here are more pictures of the game. Oh, didn't we see this? Oh, here's the other one. All right. Hey, that looks nice though. I mean, this guy can take good pictures at least. Oh, that looks wicked right there. Damn. That one's okay. Damn. The game looks gorgeous. Like I said, Xbox is cooking great games, guys. They're cooking great games, and I'm still waiting for the Ninja Gaiden 4 review, which has still not come out, and I can't wait to see what's happening with Ninja Gaiden 4. So let's see, chat. Let's see what you guys have been saying. Let me switch to my camera again. Let's read about it. All right, so here we go. Ah, let's see now. So let's see, mix the game. Let me see now. Okay. Let me see. I have 38 out of the 45 Yoka Rayleigh achievements. Yoka Rayleigh. Oh, it's Yoka Replayly. Oh, is a new remaster of the 2017's Yooka-Laylee, who was made by a ton of Banjo Kazooie games. Really? But Yoka Replayly is also changing stuff. Nice, nice. Yes, Keeper to be in the game rewards my roads, everybody. You mean the game awards, not game rewards, though. Keeper will be nominated, but Expedition 33 will be hard to beat. Yeah, that's a really good game. That's a really good game. It might get a nomination, but I already know Jeff is giving it to Yote, especially if it didn't sell well. I got a question about Yote, though. I got a question about Yote. And this is an interesting question. Right? And it's not throwing slander out there, right? Because, of course, I'm not trying to throw slander, but, there was a lot of heat behind that game, especially with what happened with, the employee and stuff like that. Will that game be in the Game Awards, though? Because, I mean, Hogwarts Legacy didn't get there because of a controversy comment someone made, of course. But should Yote be there? Because that comment was even more controversial than anything, even though the employee got fired. But, interesting take right there. Let's see now. Doom was awesome. Yeah, Doom was fantastic. Yeah, but it wasn't. But I gotta say though, I'm a big Doom fan, and I love the two other ones because of the gory kills. This one didn't have that much gory kills, but yeah, it's okay. All right, so would be surprised if Keeper even gets mentioned at the Keighley Game Awards. Yeah, Keeper's a walking sim with pretty graphics at 30 FPS. Already read that. Let's keep going down. Rich has some bad takes about Xbox because he wants clicks as high. That I don't mind, Rich. Yeah, of course. I mean, let me tell you something, chat. And this is funny, right? I did a test. Right? So what I did was I said, okay, after everything I said about the Xbox, about the price hike and everything, let me do a couple shorts. And let me tell you something, I'm getting shit ton of views because I'm literally, fighting the price hike. No joke. I mean, that's how it is. And when you talk bad about Xbox, your views go really high. When you talk good, it's like, it's okay. I don't know why. It's like it's a thing out there. I don't get it. Yote will be a contender even though it's not even in the top 25 rated games of this year. BMW was a contender even though it wasn't even in the top 100. Damn, that's crazy. Keeper should be a hit on Switch. It should go to Switch before PS. 100%. Yep, I agree with you there. Louis is rock equals rookie. Anyone who buys stuff at 99 cents play anywhere else. Don't be like Pelum. Put respect on my name. Music 72, what's up, man? How you doing? AKA Soundwave. Let me see. Sirius X lit on my handheld. Nice stuff. Nice. Let me see. The art direction is wonderful. The music sets the mood well. And best part about it for me is not going to over explain everything to me. It's letting me have my own emotions about it. Nice. That's a good thing too. The pictures are nice, but they don't convey the life of the world when it's running in front of you. I got like 8 out of 4 of the Kimco games. Louis, Louis are a keeper because he is a freaker. No, I'm not gonna read that, Jacob. Come on. Damn. No, I do not stalk anyone. Jacob, no. No. I'm sorry, no. So David Cohen says, in all honesty, Rich from his old RTU channels isn't that bad. Through he doesn't stream games much, mainly because he's not into gaming like he used to be, and yet sometimes we lose interest in things. Mm, mm, mm-mm. But huh, here's the thing, though, right? How can you have a gaming channel if you're not interested in video games, though? I mean, you cannot have a gaming channel without being interested in video games. I mean, you got to talk the good stuff about these games when they do release, right? Like, for example, look, Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming out today. We're going to see the times when it comes out. But yeah, it's releasing today. So, of course, we got to talk about how Xbox is cooking all these great games. And then after they're done with this one, right? I mean, there's Outer Worlds 2 that's coming out soon, too. And last but not least, we got Call of Duty in November, right? So, how can I have a gaming channel if I don't talk about the games or how great these games are? I mean, shit. I'm happy that they're releasing these games, especially since a lot of people say, "Well, Xbox doesn't have any games." Well, this year they just showed you they do have games, and next year, man, fingers crossed. Please, Lord, deliver on this. We need Fable coming out. We need the new Gears of War. We need Halo, which is going to be announced in the next 4 days because we know Halo is going to be announced in the Halo, competition that they have. So we got so much, man. It's just going to be wonderful. This not only this year, next year is going to be the bomb, the bomb. It is. I don't know who you're talking about, Jacob, but damn. Yeah, it's only because Jeff is a PS chill and talking head. Grizzly, what's up, man? Good morning. Can't wait to see the PS fanboys to see that the most likely thing to happen is the Xbox One will sell 500K to a million devices. Then all those not an Xbox guys will all of a sudden change it to it's an Xbox. Listen, bro boy, no matter what we say, no matter how we say it, no matter how much we'll keep on, right? Because they said, well, you can't play your backwards games. So again, if I cannot play my PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4 games on PlayStation 5, so it's not a PlayStation 5. I mean, we talked about this last week. How funny their excuses or their goalposts they keep moving, right? They keep moving it over here, they move it over there, they throw it over there, they bring it back over here. I mean, it's insane how much they move it just to slander that device. Literally, it's an Xbox device built by Asus ROG. Cool, no problem. Is it a PC? Yeah. Does it work like the Xbox console? No, but still, it is an Xbox because it says Xbox ROG Ally. Ah! Explained it so many times. Shout out to the 32 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell. Let's go. Yes. I'm not going to be butthurt about calling this Windows 11 PC handheld on an Xbox or not an Xbox while everyone arguing. I'm playing the Xbox team in GOG games with Epic to be added too soon. Yep. Awesome. It looks so beautiful. I'm watching this stream from the future, 2033 March the 3rd. We will remember Xbox For all the time we cherish RIP, nah, Xbox not gonna die. It's gonna take forever. And it's so funny. What I understand is something, right? I saw something this weekend, and I was like, why is this Battlefield dev talking about like I'm worried about how Call of Duty is going to last on Xbox? Bro, why don't you worry about your own game? I mean, I don't understand why you guys gotta sum up and come out, throwing like dirt to this. If this year this Call of Duty is not as good as last year's, then the Xbox needs to do something, to bring it back. That shit. Insane. Play your PS1 and PS2 and PS3 after paying for it again. PlayStation will die for killing Xbox. I don't think PlayStation is gonna die. I don't think Xbox is gonna not gonna look. This is the thing though, right? For them, listen. Here's where everything is out of proportion, right? Nowadays, right? People think that hardware is the key feature. Like hardware is the key feature. So if the hardware is not there, that means people think it's gone. That's not true at all. Because listen, right? You have Netflix. Does Netflix have hardware? No. How many people has it subscribed to? Almost 300 million people on Netflix. So how the hell how can you kill Netflix? The only way you can kill Netflix is not by being subscribed to the service. So again, they have a different method of survival. Louis, I'm hearing Ninja Gaiden 4 is very difficult, so it's a shame probably won't play it. All Ninja Gaiden games are difficult. They're not that actually they're not really as tough as Souls games, but the thing is it's fast paced. Because I don't know if you ever played Ninja Gaiden on NES back in the day, but Ninja Gaiden is supposed to be a fast paced game. You gotta react fast, attack fast, and once you got that down, it becomes easy. So yeah, you just gotta run through it. I'm still listening. Still, Xbox is alive. Pony's always going to be a hater and cry 100%. Chris, yeah, they're always hating. I don't understand because, like I said, why did this dev have to come out and talk bad about Call of Duty? I mean, bro, you got Battlefield out here. Talk about your game. You need to worry about Battlefield because the last Battlefield was awful, and it takes you guys a while to pull up a Battlefield. So cook your Battlefield game. Cook it. Jesus. It confuses me that non-gaming focused YouTubers only bring up the negatives of gaming instead of the positives of gaming. At least if you're going to bring up negatives, at least bring up the positives. That's the thing though, right? Like for example, when I went on my rant about, the price hike, right? We have every right to go out there and complain about price hikes and everything because we're tired of it. This generation has been all going up, going up, going up, going up, and we're tired. Everyone is going up, nobody's going down, and it's annoying as hell. Because one moment you're like, okay, I'm cool, and then all of a sudden, boom, here comes a price hike, an expensive price hike. And you're like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? It's annoying. It's annoying, right? And you, of course, you get mad, you get angry because you're like, shit, man, I gotta pay $30 a month for this thing, or I gotta buy. Let's say, knock on wood, our console has a problem, right? And now I have to go get a new console, and it's more expensive than how I bought it. Ah. They add a new position to Xbox as between the president and CEO called Mr. Xbox. Why? We don't need listen, we don't need any more stuff out there, Jacob. We don't need any more stuff. We just don't. We don't need any more stuff. What we need is Xbox to keep organizing themselves, keep cooking these games, and keep delivering great stuff for us to enjoy. And let all those crybabies out there keep on crying because that's all they do is cry, whine, complain, cry, whine, complain. That's all they know how to do. Complain and try to destroy Xbox. It's like they're on a mission to destroy Xbox. Even Game Rant the other day was like, well, after 24 hours, I'm regretting my purchase. Huh? What? I don't understand something, right? You go out there, you buy this device. It's like, okay, let me go spend $2,000 on an iPhone, right? Or $1,000 on an iPhone, right? Let's go spend this, right? So the thing is, right? You spend it, and after like a day, you're like regretting that you spend it. Why? 24 hours. It don't took you 24 hours to regret. I mean, if something is bad from the very first time you grab it, it's bad the very first time you grab it. Now you might say I might not like it, it's not for me, but going out there throwing that hate like after 24 hours I regret my purchase of 1,000. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. They're just been wanting to be the first to predict the end of Xbox. The problem is, if you predicted it 1,000 times, you aren't really predicting anymore. You're making just making bad guesses, 100%. And the point is, what I'm trying to understand is this, right? Here's the thing. Okay, kill Xbox. Let's say it disappears. Xbox is gone. All right. They're like, yeah, I want Xbox to die, blah blah blah, because we hate the community. Okay, so you hate the community. But here's the funny thing: the community is going to move somewhere else because listen, if Xbox dies, we're moving someplace else, or we're either going to move to PC, or we're going to move to another console that comes out, and that community is going to keep on tackling you guys down because at the end of the day, they're not going to go to PlayStation. That's what you guys don't understand. That's the part where you just seriously don't get. Maybe some of them might jump over there, but at the end of the day, why? Why? I mean, we got Ghost of Tsushima that came out, right? And right now it's sitting in position number 7 in the most played game, right? One of the most played games in number 7 in, Matt Piscatella's thing, right? But, bro, we're going to move somewhere else. And then after that, you're going to keep on trying to fight us because that's what you guys try to do. You fight everyone. The most toxic community I have ever seen is the PlayStation community because they fight everybody. It doesn't matter if you're from Nintendo. It doesn't matter if you're from PC. It doesn't matter if you're from Xbox. They fight everyone. I have never seen a community fight so many people out there and trying to win a war that it's in their minds. Nowhere else. It's true. I mean, I remember when the PC got blocked with the games, right? They're like, yeah, PlayStation, go block them. Take that. Take them down on everything. And the sad part about this, when they saw that the games were selling, they were like, yeah, PlayStation, you see, we told you don't put your games on PC. Don't put your games on PC. We told you that. Don't put your games on PC. Bro, the company's trying to make money. Why do you guys, do not want the company to make money? Seriously, that's something I just spins in my head a lot of the times. Like I sit there and I think, I'm like, if it was to you guys, everything will be done and it will just be PlayStation. But the thing is, right? Xbox dies, and let me tell you what's going to happen next. We're going to move to PC. Like I said, if no more hardware comes out, we're going to move to PC. And when we're a PC, no matter what you say, we're just going to laugh at you. No joke. We're going to laugh at you. Why would we laugh at you? Because we'll be like, wait a minute, I got a 5080 here. I got a 5090. What do you have? Oh, a PS5 6 or a PS6 or whatever. PS6. Oh, your PS6 moves like a 4080. Well, I got a 5080 that still kicks your ass. You can't argue with a PC guy. Yet you guys still want to argue, but damn. It took a really learned person to think a game could be blocked. It would take a real journalist 5 minutes to investigate the Steam publisher's dashboard, but they aren't. Oh, that was a good one. Thank you for bringing that up, Space Shop, because remember one thing, though, right? Remember they said Sony could block their games on Steam so they cannot use the games on the Xbox One Ally? Well, guess what? People are using them. People are playing them without any problem. So your idea of Sony going in there and trying to block the games with Steam for you not to play it on the Xbox One Ally? Say, you think PlayStation is that stupid? Oh Lord. Oh man. Even if they did, I would have been on here saying you guys are. I seriously would have said to PlayStation right here, said PlayStation, you're making a big mistake because you're not letting people buy your games and enjoy your games. And look what happened. I mean, people are playing Ghost of Yotei on the Rock Ally. People are playing. What else are they playing, man? They're playing a shit ton of games. They're playing Spider-Man. They're playing all this stuff, man. They're showing it to you. So that's extra money for Sony's pockets. Lord. That AI chip that they're going to put in the new Xbox is going to free up a lot of RAM, or is it or not? I don't know, Mr. Glass, because listen, I'm not the biggest techie guy, but I can't wait to see the next gen Xbox. I can't wait to see it. I just can't wait to see it. I just can't wait to see it. Let me see. Yeah, it's just a PC, so anyone could have called Steam Media Relations and asked. Instead, they got more views out of having conversations and rumor mongering. 100%. Remember when Pony said no point in an Xbox, just get a PC? Fun times. Oh, they did say that a lot. Oh, just get a PC. Oh, but here's the funny thing: you got a PC. How can you ignore that big green beautiful symbol? You cannot ignore it. You cannot ignore that symbol. You just can't. You cannot ignore that Xbox symbol. You cannot ignore that Game Pass, especially for a person that plays video games. You're like, wait a minute. How come I'm not subscribed to this gorgeous thing? I mean, you seriously, you look at Game Pass, you're like, why am I not subscribed over here? I mean, and do the math. You're like, okay, let me see. Let's do the math. I play, let's see, Xbox delivering Gears of War next year, Fable. It's simple. Let's do the math. Gears of War, Fable, right? Halo. Let's keep going. Fable. What's the next one? Forza Horizon 6. Keep giving me more, chat. I mean, we got 4 games right here. 4 big titles coming out next year, right? 4 big titles. So let's see now. We got Fable. We got Gears. We have Halo. What's the other one, chat? Keep on helping me out. What's another game? Let me see now. Call of Duty, because of course, if they're releasing that Call of Duty, it's gonna be next year too. Call of Duty, Horizon 6. So let's see now. Let's say these games cost 80. 80, 80, 80, 80. So let's see how much it costs though. Maybe I could be wrong. I could be right, because right now Game Pass is at 340. Maybe it's still. And that's the thing though, right? This is just the Xbox games. Let's see now. 80 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 80 times 5. $400. So $400, right? I'm still saving $70. What is it? Let me see, 340, $60. I'm saving $60. It's not that bad because I'm saving money. Huh. Plus the other stuff they add to Game Pass, because that's another thing. They don't ever talk what other stuff they add to Game Pass, and it just keeps on adding and keeps on giving to you. So shit. Game Pass is still one of the best values in games, even though it got a price tag and it was annoying. But hey, at the end of the day, we have tons of games to play and we're still saving games. I mean, just this year alone, they had like $10,000 worth of games in it. $10,000. Huh. Who spends $10,000 in games? If I did that, I would have been kicked to the curb. And that's the whole point. I mean, at the end of the day, though, chat, I don't get why they always try to throw Xbox under the bus. I don't get it. I don't get it. Even though sometimes, when they step on the rake, of course, they do deserve a kick in the butt. Not saying no, but damn, it's always a bad thing with Xbox. Always. So, real quick, let me show you guys. So, those, okay. 84 Metacritic for Keeper. Good thing here. So, we got right here. I'm still waiting on the Ninja Gaiden reviews. I hope they drop down today. So, Ninja Gaiden releases today, guys, real quick, so we can continue on, with the next subject, right? Because of course I want to continue to the subject, because man, Sarah Bond had to go out there and slam some people again with the body slam. But again, I don't know why people keep writing articles about this, because she already shut everyone down. Zooming into this, so here you go. Let me zoom into the times where Ninja Gaiden gets released. All right, here we go. We're cooking. So let's see. Joe wants to hop in. I'm waiting on Joe. So Blondie just rolling me. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, so here we go. So, like I'm saying, here are the times for Ninja Gaiden. So in Seattle, it's releasing at 5 p.m. PDT, right? Okay. All right, good. All right. So it's releasing 5 p.m. PDT. New York is 8 p.m. EDT. So that means tonight at 8 p.m. we get Ninja Gaiden. In Mexico is 6 p.m. CST. Sao Paulo, Brazil is 9 p.m. BRT. London is 1 a.m. So that'll be for people who aren't sleeping. 1 a.m. is a little bit too late, but it's okay though. On October 21st. Paris, October 21st, 2 a.m. Berlin, 2 a.m. October 21st. Seoul. I don't know if I'm saying right. Seoul. Did I say it right? Sorry about that. Tuesday, October 21st at 9 a.m. KST. Tokyo, October 21st, 9 a.m. JST. Auckland, 1 p.m. NZDT. And Sydney, 11 a.m. AEDT on October 21st. So, guys, Ninja Gaiden comes out today. I don't know where the reviews are at because I really wanted to see the reviews. And, I'm not gonna read through all that stuff, but hey, I just want to see what will be the good score. I think I saw a score out there already got a 9.5. I don't know if that's real, because at the end of the day, I have to see things in order for me to say, okay, it's out here. Hey, it's good. But we gotta wait to see. We gotta wait to see. We gotta wait to see. We gotta wait to see on what's cooking with Ninja Gaiden. Yes, sir. Ninja Gaiden. But hey, man, I'm really happy with Ninja Gaiden. I mean, it's a game that I'm happy it got brought back because last gen we didn't see shit with Ninja Gaiden. So this gen, yep, it came back and now we're in part four. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So let's keep on going, Chad. Let's keep on going. Yes, sir. Let's keep on going. Let's see what it brings to the table. All right. Oops. Did I lower the screen? There we go. Good stuff. Okay. All right, got it. All right, so what's next, Chad? Like I was saying, Cyberpunk had to come out there again and slam a couple things, like always. Because at the end of the day, that's what they gotta do. They gotta keep on slamming this social media crap that comes out there saying, "Oh, there's not gonna be any Xbox hardware. Oh, Xbox hardware is dead. Oh." I mean, I don't understand why people are so afraid that Xbox hardware is dead. I mean, I'm not afraid of it because at the end of the day, I gotta tell you guys something, chat. Hey, said Lord, good morning to you, brother. I gotta tell you something, chat. No matter what, that Xbox ramp, hey, what is it, UI ramp or whatever Silent Cypher's calling it, man, it doesn't even need to be on an Xbox. You have it on the handheld, it's kicking ass. Pony should be thanking MS for NG4. Oh my God, Game on Jesse, you're asking too much for them. Yes, they are, Jason Portillo. Yes, they are. Great games, great fun, man. Great games, great fun. But like I said, though, they always try to shame it. They always try to bring it down. They always try to destroy it. I don't get it. But even though it comes out, they're still going to hate on it because that's what they do. And that's what they're great at, hating on Xbox. Yes, sir. So, here we go. Microsoft triples down on Xbox hardware commitment while also teasing first party gaming handhelds. Will it actually happen? That's a good question, though. So, rumors of the Xbox first imposed demise have been greatly exaggerated after Xbox President took to priority to reiterate the firm's commitment of gaming hardware. Ah, look at that gorgeous woman right there. Yep. Over the past couple of weeks, Microsoft has been dealing with more hate than usual. Yeah, let me see what this article. Yep, you sometimes throw that hate in though. Hot on heels of mass layoffs over the summer. There you go. See what I mean? There you go. Hold on, check me 1 second. Pick up this phone. Hello. See? Bien, bien, dígame. Sí, mantenimiento, sí. Mantenimiento. 1 second, chat. It's maintenance that's calling me. 1 second. Hold up. Hold up. Why wouldn't anyone say, dígame? Ajá. Sí. Ah, se cita por orden de llegada. Ah, está bien, pues entonces yo lo llevaré entonces en cualquier momento. Gracias. Ok, ok. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Oh, nice. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, good info right there. Man, I thought it was a credit card that was going to come in today, but no, it's not that phone call I was waiting for. No. All right, let's keep going. So, like I was ready. But like I said, though, you keep putting the hate out there because look what it says. Hot on the heels of mass layoffs over the summer, dude, that was over the summer. Microsoft joined other companies in raising prices on its products. What were you expecting though? But Xbox Game Pass Ultimate took a strangely rigorous 50% price hike, which is beyond the scope of the usual inflationary price increase. The dramatic moves Xbox has been making out to its platform over the past year has shaken consumers' confidence and given plenty of ammunition to those who actively seek Xbox downfall, leaving Microsoft wide open for misinformation campaigns. And you keep on, I mean, just this one right here. Stop. Just, why do you keep bringing that up? We know it happened in the summer. We are now in October 20th. We're close. Speaking of that, I got to put the pose for the costume. But yeah, bro, listen, it's that happened in the summer. And probably down the road, it can happen again. Because we know all these companies reaching the AI now. So, but again, why'd you got to bring that up? But okay, let's keep going because, of course, Space Shuttle says it only shakes confidence of a tiny minority of people who even read these articles or watch these YouTube channels. Hey, are you, Space Shuttle, are you calling? Man, Space Shuttle just made fun of my channel right there. He said I was one of those channels. He said I was one of those channels. Oh, Space Shuttle, what did he say? Oh, no, why are you saying this? I'm one of those channels, Space Shuttle. No. Hey, at least you try to bring the positive though out of all this. But either way, though, the dramatic moves Xbox has been making to its platform over the past year has shaken consumers' confidence and given plenty of ammunition to those who actively seek Xbox downfall, leaving Microsoft wide open for misinformation campaigns. Okay, this past week, Microsoft shared a statement with us confirming that it's still all in on next-gen Xbox hardware, contrary to rumors that began to grip social media and gaming blogs in its wake. Microsoft just released. The Xbox Ally handled the partnership with Asus. This PC gaming handheld has also caused a wave of construction owing to its Xbox branding. Hmm? This device cannot run Xbox console games. The Xbox Ally is a PC handheld in every way, shape and form, but it does front load Xbox services and features. It does sport over 1,000 dual licensed Xbox Play Anywhere consoles and PC games. With cloud saves and more are coming every month. Okay, yet I find myself in still fielding questions, even for game journalists who are unsure what the device actually is and does. Seriously, seriously, we're still in that question. Again, yeah, I find myself still fielding questions, even more from game journalists who are unsure what is the device actually is or does. A new interview with Variety, Xbox President Sarah Bond spoke on Microsoft's wider gaming hardware strategy in response of some of this. Hmm. Bond reflecting on the price of the Xbox One and LX, which are 600 and 1,000 respectively. Sources indicated to me that tariffs played a big role in the price point. Of course, I mean, duh. That's what's happening everywhere. Duh. Don't you see that in the States? The only place in the world where the Xbox price console increased pretty much, what was it, 50 more bucks or something like that? Wasn't only in the States, but around the world, they keep on having the same price. Well, besides the two increases it had, or three, how many increases it had? I think it was two or three, I don't know. So, but it's also by way of the simple fact that Asus is a platform holder. Xbox, PlayStation, and devices like the Steam Deck can be subsidized to some degree because the platform holder expects to make money on software sales. Bond emphasized that this is an Asus product ultimately, and that the firm sets the price. So you shouldn't expect to see any sales reflecting Microsoft quarterly earnings later this month. Bond noted that it was beneficial for Asus and Microsoft to work together to pool expertise in the space. Asus has already been here for a while, arguably more prolifically than any other Windows OEM. We looked at how do we create multiple options for people, and it was really Asus because this is their hardware. That is of their insight into the market, into the feature sets, into what people want to determine the ultimate prices of that devices. But I noted that Xbox and Windows have been working more closely than ever to make the gaming experience better for devices like this. And partnering with this has helped them to really begin to transform the experience and to take it to the next level in a way that could be partnered much quicker. Hmm. Microsoft tabled its own Xbox handheld, reported exclusively by us over the summer to focus on its partnership with Asus. But my sources were pretty adamant to emphasize that the first party Xbox handheld was only paused. I think it's a very rare that paused devices come back from the peripheral dead, although it has happened at Microsoft. Look at the Surface Duo, for example. As far as sources indicate, Microsoft is indeed still intending to build its own Xbox handle someday. But how is it? How can a product be dead if it was never shown though? Chad, have you guys seen the Xbox handle anywhere? I mean, they probably have a prototype, but have you seen like what's it called? Have you seen uh have you seen the actual device though? I haven't seen it. Have you guys seen it? But okay. This is what Sarabon had to say in response to a question about Xbox making its own hardware and its own handhelds. We are 100% looking at making things in the future. Let's read that again. We are 100% looking at making things in the future. We have our next gen hardware in development. We've been looking at prototyping, designing. We have a partnership we've announced with AMD around it, so that is coming. What we saw here with the Asus ROG Xbox Highlight was an opportunity to innovate in a new way and to bring gamers another choice. In addition to our next gen hardware, we are always listening to what players and creators want. When there is demand for innovation, we're going to build it. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh Lord. Xbox Davini? Oh Lord. So I think Sarah Bond's comments about hardware could still be taken as questionary if you were a concerned Xbox customer. Why would we be seriously? Who's concerned? You're the guys who are concerned out there. Microsoft has been pretty flaky on supporting on its customers' products over the years, eager to cut and run the first sign of trouble or real competition. Wow. There's a litany of killer of products in the Microsoft graveyard as the shareholder hype and fads call on funds to be allocated everywhere like the AI bubble. I mean, I'm reading this and I'm scratching my head because here's the thing: what I understand though, you the thing is, right? You guys are too focused on. I'm being serious. You guys are too focused on the console war crap instead of focusing on where the real war is, and that's platform wars. I mean, shit. Microsoft with Windows has got a lot of competition out there, right? And especially with Steam, especially with a lot of stuff happening out there, shit. And those guys are really kicking ass out there, where Microsoft should always be dominating on PC, which now, seriously, they do have a competition, right? So right now they're focusing on going out there to have these, what is it, software wars or platform wars? I don't know what's it called. But seriously, that's where you gotta focus on. That's where you gotta focus. That's the war you guys gotta focus on, not these console crap, because at the end of the day though, consoles are going to get to a point where we're not even going to use it as much. Ah, which is happening nowadays. I mean, people are using more cloud than ever, which is true. They're using more cloud than ever. Damn. Let me go check my Twitter DM. Let's see what Jacob sent me in Twitter DM real quick before I continue on reading. Sent a link. Oh wow, they're literally flying Ninja Gaiden everywhere. Jesus, that's cool. Damn, we'll take a look at that, Jacob. We'll take a look at that. So let's keep reading though. I've read on Microsoft in the termism, sorry about that, in various articles over the past year, but I think it would be pretty unfair to suggest Microsoft isn't investing heavily in its gaming project. They spent 80 billion. I mean, they spent 80 billion, or was it my bad, 68 billion? Well, let's say 80 billion because at the end of the day, if you sum up Bethesda, right, or ZeniMax, that's 80 billion dollars. They spent all that money. Why do you But I think it would be pretty unfair to say, okay, let me see. They have tens of billions invested, of course, in Xbox via acquisitions, tens of billions of heavily engaged, high spending players on console and PC, and vastly expanding pool of casual gamers on mobile via Candy Crush and the likes. Ah, okay, there you go. Now you're cooking. Now you're talking about the good stuff, right? Ah, Torino Johnson, what's up, man? Good morning. The Xbox Ally only offers a subset of games for Xbox console users, but Microsoft has also invested hundreds and hundreds of millions of in cloud architecture, specifically for gaming, all to help future-proof compatibility as endpoints blur and internet speeds increase. It also serving as a powerful test bed for adapting Windows for the living room, something Microsoft has dreamed for doing for literal decades as Windows 12 looks to move increasingly to AI-powered voice interactivity and agentic task. Nice. So, indeed, Xbox and gaming is embedded at every level of Microsoft overall business strategy. I doubt we'll see Microsoft release any Gen AI built games in the near term. But things like auto super resolution, save file version shifting, and cloud streaming enhancements are absolutely things LLMs could assist with and without impeding human led creativity. Xbox strategy could end up being too fragile for consumers to care for, undoubtedly, but it could also end up transformative if it can stay the course. Every time I read articles like this, I'm like, oh, seriously, I mean, why can't just be happy? I mean, we're getting the hardware again confirmed for like the what is it? That I think it was last year they announced it, or at the beginning of the year they announced it that they were going to still make more hardware. Yeah, everyone came out and tried to throw it under the bus because that's what they do. They usually try to throw things under the bus without any explanation or nothing. Just say, okay, Xbox is dead, and then start a trend, right? Let's say, well, they're not making any more hardware. Okay, what was the other one? Chat, tell me the other ones. Oh, let's talk bad about Phil Spencer. Phil pays people to work on his gamer score. Why would Phil, seriously, why would Phil, again, why would Phil pay someone to have his gamer score up? I just laugh my butt off with stuff like this. Seriously. Louis, it's 10 a.m. Should I make some eggs? Yes or no? Yes, go for it, man. It's 10 a.m. Eat something. Eat something. Xbox is dead. That's my favorite. Yeah, of course. That's our favorite. No joke. I mean, look, I don't understand why they keep bringing this stuff up. I don't understand why. Like I said, earlier this weekend, there was a conversation between Tin Dog and Mikey Barra. I mean, Mike, don't you have another job? I mean, bro, focus on what you're doing. Xbox is doing its own thing. Tim Dog, you're mad because, shit, you're pissed off because, damn, Mikey Barra got kicked out or something or whatever. I mean, this guy got laid off 2 times from the company. 2 times. And Tinder was pretty mad about that, or I don't know what happened to Tinder because he had a mental breakdown out there. And literally, he went out there and destroyed Xbox. For what? Because, I mean, you killed Xbox, but yet, after you went out there and killed it, it's still kicking. And then you go out there and have a conversation with Mike Ibarra. And now the news is out there, he's talking about, like, oh, come on, bro. Oh, he won't let people comment on the tweets? Of course he won't. For what? Fire from the same place twice. Yep. Two times. Two times. Two times. I already got the DN, Jacob. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. That's a pretty good picture right there, Jacob. Pretty fun stuff. But man, I seriously, that's the part I don't get. Why do we always have to go out there and shamble this? Xbox like a zombie and The Walking Dead. They keep saying it, but it's still going, and people are still gaming on Xbox. Hell, the Raw X has just launched. So who's to think it's dead? Ooh. Wait, Tim Dog got mad for Xbox first party games went to play. Who the fuck? I don't care about that. You ask me, I don't care about that. On the contrary, I'm glad it did. Of course, listen, Jacob, the thing was he had a mental breakdown because, listen, Mikey Barra got kicked out. And of course, that really triggered him, that mental breakdown, right? And then after that, he just starts breaking down because, like, oh no, four games are going. That's not how everything is going. It's dead. It's over. It's destroyed. You know what I think, though, Chad? I think sometimes people get so intrigued into their persona that literally it's like they fell into their. I don't get it. No joke. I mean, that's something I don't get. It's like he was so intrigued into that personality that when he saw that, he went nuts. He went nuts. I don't get it. Like, why should you go nuts? I mean, I didn't go nuts. I was away in Germany. I saw that. I was like, okay, cool. Because at the end of the day, does that bother me? No. Because it sounded like, hey, this is a good thing for Microsoft to bring money in. I don't understand what's wrong with making money. Because at the end of the day, that's what you got to do. You got to bring in the money. I think Mikey Bro is just mad because the bro. I don't know why he's mad about something. Because at the end of the day, look, you can't listen. You may not agree with the product, right? You may not agree with the product. Like sometimes I don't agree with some stuff Xbox does. Like for example, the price hikes. I don't agree with it. Now, should I go out there and hate Microsoft for all the stuff they've done? No. I mean, I'm mad at price hikes, of course, because we cannot let price hikes keep on going. We just can't. But at the end of the day, why am I going to destroy this company for what? Because even though it's $30, right? $30 a month, we still get a ton of great games. We still get a great library of games. We still get cloud, even though I still haven't gotten cloud in Dominican. I hope it comes out soon. But shit, we get so much good stuff that how can we argue with it? We got Ubisoft Classics, even though some people don't like the Ubisoft Classic. I wish it was Ubisoft Plus, but hey, it's the classics. But okay. For the Fortnite players, they get those codes, which is nice for them. But at the end of the day, why should we destroy this company when just for this month, for example, look, we have Keeper right there. We have Ninja Gaiden. We have Avowed, right? We have Avowed, not Avowed, sorry about that. We have Outer Worlds 2. And then right at the beginning of the month, smack the beginning of the month, we have Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty game coming out. Oh my God. It's just everything. And it's still on Game Pass. I'm still on Game Pass. I mean, it's still paying the $20 though. Still, they're still up to $20. Still in Game Pass. Crispy Rambo, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? I like I said, that's the only thing that pretty much like. What else? What else have they done wrong? What can I say that? Oh, the marketing. I mean, seriously, they got to pick up, and at least they're picking up because I saw some good things. I mean, they came out with Good Morning America. That was a beautiful thing they did. I said, "Damn, there you go. That's what you call marketing right there. That's what you call marketing." And again, Saruman, in only 10 seconds, we even played the video. They showed us that they're making more hardware. Damn, that was a big slap in the face. Mike Carroll was fired after showing off Xbox One backwards compatibility, and then fired from being CEO of Blizzard after ABK. Mike is just an ass. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know him in person to say. I don't know. I mean, I don't know him in person, but I mean, people think that he got people thinking like that because seriously, dude, shut up. I'm not kidding you. Just shut up for 3 or 4 months. You're like it's seriously you're trying to get some clicks or something. I don't get it. For what? Uh, Also, the crack gamer curse and Tim Dog curse. Oh, nice. You're almost done with keepers. Nice, good, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see now. I'm about halfway done with keeping. There you go. Finish that game. I beat RDR1 last night. About to start Undead Nightmare After Keeper. Nice, nice. Have fun, man. Have fun. And that's the whole point. I mean, this is why every time before I go ask people what they're playing, because at the end of the day, I know what people are playing, what games are they playing, and that's the whole point. Because at the end of the day, this is what we do. We play games. I thought Mike left after he was passed over, take over for Krukodic. Oh Lord. But that's the point though. I mean, look, this is what I'm saying though. It's like they're looking for those clicks massively. Look right here. Let me post the news right here. Let's talk a little bit about it. But they're looking for those. It seems like really they need those clicks. I don't get it. But here you go. Let me read what it says though, real quick right here. They are out of hardware. Former Microsoft exec and Blizzard president slams Xbox current hardware strategy. Says only a moron will keep making consoles when its games are going third party. Wow. Seriously? Only a moron? Huh. Oh Lord. So, former Microsoft executive and ex-Blizzard president Mikey Barr strongly criticized the Xbox hardware strategy, arguing consoles are a losing game if the games themselves go third party. Huh. The new Xbox branded ROG Ally handhelds launched globally last week, and for many fans, it looked like a big step in Xbox's long running shift towards Windows first approach. Microsoft has been clear it's not ditching hardware entirely, even going so far as to confirm already deep into the development of the next generation of Xbox hardware, and it's 100% looking at making things in the future. While Microsoft is still talking about the future of our Xbox hardware, former Xbox corporate VP and Blizzard president Mikey Barra isn't convinced the concurrent strategy makes which the current concurrent strategy makes much sense. Hey, Umbra, what's up? Good morning, brother. How you doing? No, not yet, Matt. Not yet. Not yet. Earlier today, he shared his take on X Twitter, voicing his frustrations with where the Xbox brand is heading. Uh-oh. Yeah, hold on. Let me zoom in for you, buddy. Sorry about that. Let me zoom in for you, buddy. Is this better? Because, man, the thing is, the white on these articles hurts your eyes. So let me zoom in one more. Okay, this makes it better right here. Can you see it? I think you can now. Yeah, it's still hard to read, but okay. Let me see now. All right, let's see now. So, let's go down now. So he says, only a moron would keep making consoles when games go third party, says Mikey Barra. Ibarra's comments came to response to a post from a long time Xbox fan Tim Dog. Of course, they gotta bring the Tim into the dog in here, right? Who was venting about Microsoft's decision to ship the new ROG Ally handhelds with Windows instead of lightweight console style Xbox OS. Ibarra replied with a long, brutal post that questioned Microsoft's lack of direction. Hmm. In his words, Xbox is already out of the dedicated hardware and exclusive games business. But I got a question though, Mike. I mean, hold on a second. Hold on. Because now I got to pick on you with this one though. All right. And it's going to focus on being a publisher instead, one that releases games across PlayStation, Nintendo, and PC. It should lean on the way into the stop pretending to be a console platform. But PlayStation is putting its games on PC though. Because that's okay. I'm trying to understand something. So the Xbox strategy doesn't work. So when PlayStation does it, it does work. Huh. Okay, it makes sense to me since they are out of hardware and exclusive games. Ibarra said, Starfield's still exclusive. The next Forza Horizon has not been yet announced for PlayStation, so it comes out for time exclusive. What other games has been time exclusive on the Xbox? I mean, what was it? Hellblade 2 was time exclusive. Yeah. So I'm trying to understand where you're trying to go with this, but okay. It makes sense to me. They're out of our exclusive games. But I said that includes the dedicated OS, which is essential for any console device, ease of use, security, etc. They're a publisher who will embrace Windows. Nothing wrong with that, but okay. Most will just pirate the games and devices unless they use Steam. Huh! Ha ha! Why does Steam help piracy? Because its flawless experience with the great return policy. Windows is far from flawless experience and will never be one. Wow. From a business standpoint, it's a fine strategy. If they can make good games and embrace Steam, will sell on PS, Nintendo, and PC. But big if even given track record of games for the last 15 years. Okay. Only a moron will continue to make hardware when the games all go or will go third party. To shift, they have to go back to exclusive, make great hardware at a loss, and strive to win the living room. Oh Lord! I mean, I gotta laugh at this stuff. I gotta laugh. That's not their strategy, which is fine. But for some reason, they just keep right in the middle, not being clear, doing more harm for no reason. As I said thousands of times, get a clear strategy and rip the band aid off and focus on execution. Otherwise, death by a thousand needles. Oh Lord, let's keep going. Oh my God. Oh Lord, I'm not even gonna look at that. No, this isn't the first time Ibarra has been outspoken about Xbox direction. Just last month, he reacted to a post celebrating PlayStation claim that the PS5 is the most successful console generation by saying, "But hey, the console market isn't a successful business. It is if you do it right." Oh my God. Mike, the funny thing is, right? Even though the console sold, right? You think the console hardware is like the strategy right there, but PlayStation is making its money on the software. They said it loud and clear, not the hardware. Oh Lord, jeez, oh man, I just love this. I just love reading this stuff. When someone calling him a bitter ex, Ibarra fired back with a now viral response: "Your console is dead." Wow. A comment many took as a jab at Xbox's current hardware strategy. Of course, you guys celebrate that too. Still, it's worth pointing out what Microsoft doesn't seem ready to give up on hardware just yet. The company has publicly confirmed that it's working on brand new Xbox hardware. What do you think? Is Ibarra right? The console strategy is doomed unless Xbox doubles down on the exclusives and hardware. Let us know thoughts in the comments below. Lordy, 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 lord. I mean, I sit here and I read all this stuff, and Mike, let me. Can't believe, man. This guy's been how many years in the business? He's been out there so long. And let me tell you something, Mike. There's something called Google. And if you sit down and you look how things are shifting, how things are changing, how things are moving, and you probably could understand what the strategy is. But hey, you just want to stick down to the Xbox strategy or the PlayStation strategy or the console strategy. That's what I'm trying to point out. Sorry. You just want to stick to the console strategy of things. I mean, Mike, we're in what year? 2025? And 25 years ago, right? Or let's say last gen period, this could have worked out. But here's a problem, Mike, that you're not seeing though. PC gamers are up to 2 billion right now in total. And how many of those PC gamers were console gamers? Have you ever asked yourself about that? I mean, seriously, I mean, if you sit down and you look on how things are changing out there, right? And what devices are dominating. You got PC growing to 2 billion. And don't forget, right now, the mobile space is getting bigger. Tablets are selling like crazy, and kids nowadays, kids, because if you ask me, 40, 50 years ago, right? No, 40 years ago, right? My bad. 40 years ago, right? We started on a box that was this, on this device, Nintendo. A lot of us did. We started on a Nintendo device, right? That's how we started. And we had Nintendo, we had Sega, we had, if I can just keep on going, we had 3DO, Panasonic, we had Philips CDI. Oof, I could just keep on going with the list. Sega Genesis, Sega CD, yada yada, all that stuff. I can just keep on going, right? So back in the day, right? I remember that even the games, like for example, if Beavis and Butthead came out for Super Nintendo and Beavis and Butthead came out for the Sega Genesis, they were two completely different games. That's how it was back in the day. Look at Contra, for example. Contra 3 on Super NES, right? Super Contra looks way more different than the Contra and Sega Genesis. That's how it was back in the day. Nowadays, they release one game for everything. They release, let's say, let me see what I can bring up. They release a FIFA, and FIFA is everywhere. The same FIFA, nothing changes. What can change is if PlayStation signs a deal for extra content. Like for example, you can get the PlayStation Blue team, for example. With have everybody in, like all the best players in the world be in the game. I mean, in a team, and there's a PlayStation Blue team. The content, right? That's what they can do nowadays. So what has changed out here? We, the old farts, because we got to say it this way, because we're right now the old guys right here. Sorry, but chat. Sorry, I got to say it, but we got to say it that way. We're getting old, right? But we, as we get older, right? As we get older, we got kids growing up, and what do you think these kids are going to play? I mean, kids are on tablets, kids are on mobile, kids are on this. I mean, you put a console in front of a kid, and I'll give you a prime example. My nephew, he has a Nintendo Switch, he has a PlayStation, and I asked him one day, sitting there. I remember we were in Terrenas, we were sitting there, right in front of the beach, and I saw him playing on his tablet. I asked him, "Hey, where do you play more?" Just a curious question. And this is an 8-year-old kid. You know what he told me? He said, "I'm playing more on my tablet." But you got a PlayStation 5 and you got a Nintendo Switch. Why do you play more on your tablet? He's like, "Well, because I got more games on it." I'm like, okay, cool. But then I asked him, "Don't you like gaming on console?" He's like, "Yeah, it's okay, but I like more gaming on the tablet." Why? Because I like, I'm already just to the screen and everything. So I got a question for you, Mike. If this is an 8-year-old kid telling me this, how are we going to get our kids to jump into this? To these boxes. How are we going to get them to fall in love with these boxes like we do? Because if you ask a kid these days, I'm not kidding you, ask a kid these days, "Hey, who's Phil Spencer?" "I don't know." "Hey, who's this guy?" "I don't know." "Hey, who's Jim Ryan?" "I don't know." That's what they'll tell you. They don't know. We grew up console warring. That's why we know all this stuff. These kids nowadays, all they care is Fortnite. They care is for Roblox. They care for, what is it, Call of Duty, and that's it. And it keeps on showing us in the top 10. And yes, of course, GTA. Like Big B Money said, GTA 6 coming up. Yeah, of course, that one too. That's what these kids talk about. They don't talk about these console or the console war or nothing. They don't talk none of that shit. I mean, seriously, I just sit there and I laugh when they come out and talk like they know what's happening. They know what's happening, but in the true end, it's actually they don't know. They don't see what's going on. And that's why Xbox decided to port their games everywhere. PlayStation decided to port some of it, well, let's say pretty much all of its games, because hey, now they're on PC. But it's kind of weird though. They celebrate PlayStation strategy, PlayStation making money, PlayStation doing this, PlayStation doing that, blah, blah, blah. But it literally made money on the software more than it did on its hardware. And who has been focusing more on software as of late? Go ahead, chat. I'll give it to you guys. Go ahead and say it. Spill your guts out. Who has been working more on software as of late? Has it been Nintendo? Has it been PlayStation? It's been Xbox. So if you do not see the shift, and that's the point you need to see. Let me see. Let's see now. Let's go. Max Ibarra is P because he felt like that he should have got the Xbox CEO or job over Phil Spencer. I don't know about that, but I gotta say something though. I mean, you going out there and saying what you gotta say instead of talking about how this strategy is wrong. I mean, dude, all you gotta do is read the room, and that's what I've been doing for like the last 5 years. This generation is reading the damn room. That's all you gotta do. For someone who should understand the industry, he sure doesn't. Any fool can see the top games are multi-platform. You can try to insult by calling it third party, but multi-plat is winning. Duh. It is. And basically, the free to players are the ones that are winning. I mean, that's why you see the data out there. When you go to Blue Sky, no joke. I mean, let me show you Blue Sky. Let me see if I can. All right, we're good. Hold on. Let me go to Blue Sky. Let me go real quick to Blue Sky. I'm going to show you something real quick. Show you real quick, right? So I go to Matt, right? And Matt Piscatella is pretty much precise on the data and everything, right? So this was 3 hours ago. Here, look, 3 hours ago, guys. No joke. Let's take a look at this. 3 hours ago, right? Look right here. Top PlayStation games. Check this out, chat. Check this out. Watch this. Call of Duty, number one. Fortnite, number two. Roblox, number three. Number four is Grand Theft Auto 5. NBA 2K26. Wait, four? My bad. Four is Grand Theft. Let me read it again. Call of Duty is one. Fortnite 2. Roblox 3. Grand Theft Auto 5 is number 4. NBA 2K26 is number 5. Skate 2026 is number 6. Ghost of Yotei moved up from 12 to 7. That game should be in the top 5 right now. I was waiting to see if it was in the top 5, but it wasn't. So WWE 2K25 is 8. Minecraft, which wow, WWE 2K25 is actually pretty good because I've been seeing it being on the top as of late. Minecraft number 9. Marvel Rivals number 10. Madden NFL EA Sports. Wow, first time I see Minecraft so low. Madden NFL 26, EA Sports. Battlefield 6 in number 12. Wow. But wait, weren't they waiting for Battlefield 6 to be like the top-notch game? What happened here? They were voting for this game as number 12? What? Oh, Lord. NBA 2K25 at number 13. Borderlands 4, number 14. Apex Legends, number 15. Wow. Seriously. Look at that. Helldivers still being played here. Huh. Call of Duty number 1. Fortnite number 2. Roblox 3. Grand Theft Auto 5. Minecraft. Number 4, sorry. Minecraft number 5. Skate 2026 6. NBA 2K26 7. Wow. Oh, wait. Hold up a minute. Wait a second. I cannot believe this. So wait, the PlayStation fans have been cheering for Battlefield, yet on Xbox, everybody's playing more Battlefield than PlayStation? What the hell is going on? Hardware Legacy number 9. Helldivers 2 is number 10. Marvel Rivals 11. Borderlands 4 12. Supermarket Simulator. Wow. I gotta try that Supermarket Simulator. Hey, Rainbow Six Siege, number 14, right? Number 15, Rocket League. Holy smokes. What's up, Casey? Good morning, Casey. How you doing? But look at that. I mean, Mike, read the room. This one. All right, let's see. This one. The NBA is a skate, usually, football. What is it? Football club or whatever. This one, and the Maddens have been in the top 10 for woo-wee. I mean, for so long that it's hard to take down the list. I mean, I'm so happy it goes to the table from 12 to 7. Good, but hey, I wanted that game to be right here. right smack. I want to at least to be here at number three, right here, number three. It should have been in number three, not number seven, number three. Especially for a game that got a sequel, especially since it has 10 million people who bought it and played. It should have been number three. Come on. You'll taste right here, number seven. From 12 and move to seven. It should be number three or at least four. It should be in the top five, not the top. Lordy. First, it came out in the top 12. Because I even said this. I even said this on my show, right? I said this on my show. I said, these guys focus so much on tackling down the bad news on Xbox, they literally forgot that Yote exists. I mean, nobody was focused on Yote. Some people were playing it, but nobody was focused on the damn game. Nobody was. I'm not kidding you. They were so focused on tarnishing Xbox instead of playing the damn game. And look at this now, number seven. It should have been in the top five, for fuck's sakes. Oh my. Big money, yeah. GTA 6 is always going to be there. I mean, GTA 6 is number four right there. But it doesn't. But listen, big money. Here's what's funny though. It doesn't matter if it's one. It doesn't matter if it's two. It doesn't matter if it's three, four, five, six. Listen, it's always going to be in the top 10 or in the top five. I have not seen GTA go down that list. I have not seen it go down the list to 12, 13. I have not seen that. I have not seen that. That's a game that doesn't go down. Call of Duty doesn't go down. Fortnite doesn't go down. Roblox doesn't go down. Minecraft, for the very first time, I'm seeing it right here, number 9. Wow, on PlayStation. But on Xbox, it's number 5. Seriously. That's some crazy stuff. And yet, like I said, he does not read the room. He goes out there, talks all this crap. But, bro, you did not read the room. Those people playing GTA Online, though, yeah, doesn't matter, but that's what they're playing. GTA is a kick butt right there. You think this hidden group of 10 million gamers are going to buy these first party if they don't, but these hidden 10 gamers don't exist. Oh, damn. You think they don't exist? I think they do exist. The thing is, right? The thing is, though, brother, that you gotta see, you gotta learn how to, like I always say, you gotta read rooms, right? You gotta learn how to read stuff, right? Ghost of Yotze was a number 7. Bro, boy, it was number 7. It came up from 12 to 7, but it's still not in the top 5. It should have been in the top 5, especially it's a sequel to a great game that's called Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima was pretty good. I played it and I loved it. But Yotze should have been in the top 5, not in the top 10, it's top 5. But those guys were so focused on destroying Xbox, they put Yotze to a side instead of giving in, because that's the thing though, when the game comes out, if media doesn't focus on that game and give it the love appreciation it deserves and keeps on talking about it, people tend to forget. Because everybody was focused on destroying Xbox. What I'm saying is people are less interested in GTA 5 story, and the same will be the truth for GTA 6. Yeah, yes, us older people can't wait for another GTA campaign. Yep, that's how it is. I'm trying to help them out by playing Yote. I kind of like it. at this month, where most people are beating the game since it doesn't take any longer than a week. This is the highest it will ever be. Wow. I actually think that Ghost of Yosei showing is pretty good. 2 weeks on the charts. It will drop off soon. But that's not bad for a single player exclusive. Yeah, that's not bad though, Spatial. I mean, it's pretty good that they're showing up in the chart. But the thing was, it would have shown up even more on the chart if people weren't so focusing on tarnishing or destroying Xbox. That was the whole problem. Everybody was so focused on Xbox that literally Yote got faded away. It did. It was just faded away. Because when you saw the news, it was, or either Phil Spencer was paying people for playing its games, or was it either there was not going to be any hardware, or was it either there's going to be more layoffs on the road, or was it either, I mean, they just kept on pouring on all these bad Xbox news. Always. No joke. And again, I find it funny that the PlayStation fans were cheering for Battlefield 6. They're trying to destroy Call of Duty, but yet, god damn, what position was it? Battlefield? It was number 12 on PlayStation, and on Xbox it was number 8. Wow. It's not an Xbox killed your Tay. Like, you know what? We can say that Xbox literally killed your Tay by accident, but it did. No joke. Because literally, people were so focused on destroying Xbox, they forgot about your Tay. Like the conversation was more about Xbox than your Tay. No joke. And it sucks for your Tay though. They need to stop focusing on Xbox and just have fun. I agree with you there, right there, KCA. They need to stop doing that shit because it's annoying. It's seriously, it gets to a point where we're tired. We're tired from all this bullshit. They keep on adding bullshit. They keep on putting bullshit. And at the end of the day, though, you keep worrying on us, trying to make us worry. But nowadays, you asked us if we should worry about Xbox or not. What we should worry about is giving me there being honest with us. I don't think so. You guys are not being honest because here's the thing, though. For you to get the clicks, all you're doing is prioritizing on these crazy rumors instead of looking for facts. And that's the truth. You don't look for facts, right? Don't forget, your tape didn't reveal well. It looked like a PS4 game. Safo, if it did look like a PS4 game, because I gotta say something though, Ghost of Tsushima looked really good for it being a PS4 title. So I don't doubt if it looks the same though, because it looks good. It looks good. It's a good game. It looks good. Tarnish Gamer says, "Bro, I don't have time to bag on console all day. I have games to play and I like to live. Maybe they have games to play too if you ask Sony for more than two per year. 100%. 100%. I heard something, chat. I heard something, chat. And I'm going to say this because I heard something. I don't know if it's true because, damn. And again, look, I'm going to say something, but this is just something I heard. I have not confirmed it, so don't take this as, Crazy Louis said that it's been. No, no. I heard something. I don't know if it's true because I got to wait till I see it in order to confirm it. But I heard that the marathon closed beta test wasn't really that good, and people only played it for 2 hours and took off. That's something I heard. I don't know if that's true though. I heard something last night while I was talking to a friend, and that's what he told me. But I told him, listen, if I don't got the news, I don't want to go out there and blur that out like crazy. But we gotta confirm that that is true though. So if that's true, damn. I mean, they gotta do something. I hope it's not though. Seriously, I hope it's not true because if that thing fails, it's gonna be a massive, massive, crazy failure for Sony for this gen. Two games shut down. Oof. Oof, my God, that would be crazy. So I really do hope that it's actually not a true thing. But if it is, oh man, huh? Oh Lord, that would be insane. That would be insane. Safo said, "Oh, you heard that too, Safo? Okay, okay. Because seriously, I don't know if it's true though. Like I said, I don't know if it's true. And I'm saying it. I'm not saying it to bash it. I'm saying like in concern though. Like I'm really concerned that rumor is not actually true because seriously, it will not be a good look for Sony to just shut down two big games this generation because Conquer was a big game, and imagine them shutting this thing down. Oh Lord, Marathon will fail. Was caught stealing artwork, so it needs to fail so they can go back to drawing board. Damn, damn. And maybe there's Game for Games is still out there somewhere. Yeah, that's another one. We don't know, but that's not a PlayStation Studio though, is it? No, it's not. I think For Games is not a PlayStation Studio, or is it? Not only that, this is the end of Bungie. Oh, that would suck though, because Bungie. Listen, Bungie really did some good stuff. I mean, that Destiny was really good, and the thing was, what I even said this. What sucks is that the guy who was leading Bungie was actually looking to sell and just get away from gaming and collect this money and just go out. I'm in a marathon Discord and saying it twice. They saying it twice. Warmed up left over who dilly. No, 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 Tarnish Gamer. No, no, no. We gotta listen, Tarnish. We gotta speak the truth. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. We gotta speak the truth. That's not what Sony said. Sony got them in a good spot. Now, the thing was that their intentions were not the same as Sony's. That's their thing because Bungie, when they were out there alone, they were cooking when they were out there alone. Because if they didn't cook, that means money didn't come by. Now, what the guy did, he said, well, let's sell this sucker. Let's sell it to Sony because everyone's buying, and let me grab all that money and start buying my collection cars and all that shit and live my life the way it is. Because look at the response, though. Sony was counting on Bungie to help them deliver these live service games to help them out. And I remember, I think I read an article here that Sony should have just bought mobile company. I don't remember. That was actually a good article out there saying that Sony should have just moved to this area and buy these companies instead of buying Bungie. That they overspent Bungie and Bungie's not a good buy. Because here's the thing though, if Bungie was still out there alone, trust me, they will be cooking for better. But since Sony bought them, the guy said, well, let me lean back right here. I got my paycheck of 2.6 billion. I'm good. I don't need anything else. I'm good. Let me go out there and do this. Yeah, bring up that money. Yeah, hold on. Let me take my wallet. Oh, where my wallet at? I don't have my wallet on me. But man, let me take out that money and just go shwap, 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 and throw it out there. Sports car, I love you. Come over here. Hey, come over here. Hey. What about our games? I don't care. You guys fix them. That's what happened. Why can't Bungie move to Destiny 3? Safo, that is a question I don't know. I hope they really do bring us Destiny 3. Yes, they did. I mean, I'm being serious though. They got him at a good point, but because even Jim Ryan came out and said, "Hey, hey, 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 guys, hey, we have this Bungie deal is way more better than the whole ABK deal. Ha ha, we got Bungie, yeah, the best thing out there, huh? Really? Make it rain. That's what they say. Yeah, that's what the man said. Que said he leaned back. Que said he leaned back like this, and he was like, "I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven right here. I got 2.6 billion. I don't have to worry about jack shit." That's what he said. That's what he said though. I don't have to worry about jack shit. 2.6, man. And that's why Sony went out there and canceled the Spider-Man multiplayer. That's why Sony went out there and canceled Twisted Metal. That's why Sony went out there and canceled all these games. Because, shit. Even that game, what's it called? From The Last of Us, what's it called? I was actually waiting for that one because a lot of people talked to me about it. It was a good thing. What was the name of that game? Shit. Help me out, Chad. I forgot the name of that game. Exactly. Space Shop brings in a good point. Sequels for live service games are tough. That's why you can see Fortnite and Minecraft and Roblox don't bother with sequels. 100%. 100. Why should they? Factions. Thank you for that, Grizzly. Yeah, Factions never came out. Yep. It's called cancel. Damn. But that's what happened, though. They got their money, and they were like, let's chill out. They sang that Avril Lavigne song. Chill out, what you waiting for? Lay back, it's all been done before. That's what they did, 100%. That's what they did. And then they said to Sony, why do you gotta make things so complicated? Exactly. Oh, Lord. I can't say I don't want to know if she could dance though. I don't want to know that. Is that lady coming out of that picture? No, no, no. We don't want that though. Yeah, it seems Sony started down the path to sell live service based on single player, and you can find out, damn, the game isn't fun. It's not that simple. Huh? What did you miss? Oh no, TJ, you missed a lot of good stuff here. We talked about how Ninja Gaiden's coming out today. Everyone's excited for it, but still not seen the reviews. I heard it got a 9.5 somewhere, but still, I'm waiting on reviews. We talked about what else did we talk about? We talked about how Mike Ibarra came out there talking bad about Xbox again, and his ideas on the strategy. I'm like, shit. They pay Avro big bucks to sing that song instead of you, Louis, for a reason. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, listen. I can no. What was the last game I beat? Adidas 20 for remember for 22 months. Thank you for that, Adidas, man. That is awesome. Thank you for that, brother. So the last game I beat was, I think it was Doom. Yeah, I think it was Doom the Dark Ages. The last game I beat. I gotta finish. I gotta finish Expedition 33. I gotta get back to it. Ninja Gaiden 4 is the 7 p.m. is. Thank you for that. Don't worry, we'll talk about the reviews tomorrow. But like I said, though, they're cooking, they're making games, man. That's the whole point. Because that's something people don't bring up is how Xbox has been cooking games. They rather focus on layoffs. They rather focus on this. They rather focus on that. They rather focus on that. Because of course they gotta bring it up on their articles. Why? I don't know. What if Sony starts cutting jobs at Bungie? Oh, that would be a sad day on the internet. They'll be, no, why Sony? Why? They'll probably write 2 or 3 articles and that's it. They won't go out there, and shame it like, with 1,000 articles like media does to Xbox. Yes, sir, I did. I'm gonna have another run, Sanchez Martinez Gaming. I'm gonna have another run. I'm gonna give it another go because there was some side quests that didn't finish. I gotta finish it. Supermarket Simulator is fun. Oh, I gotta play that then. Oh, I've been playing Wheel of Fortune too. But Chad, speaking of that, I gotta head out. I gotta go to the dentist, right? I remember last week I got surgery on my mouth. I gotta get a checkup, and it's at 12 and it's 11:40. So, Chad, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing, real quick. It's 11. Oh shit! Man, my rant went over the clock today. Jesus, oh Lord. But it was a good rant though. And chat, listen, real quick, chat, before you guys start heading out, because I know you guys will, right? Real quick, chat. Today, around 4 p.m., we're gonna start the costume poll. We're gonna start the costume poll. So that way we can pick a costume and get it to work. So that way I can order it by Thursday so I can come back in early next week. Supermarket Simulators where you run a supermarket. Nice, nice. It's like what's that hotel? What was that game called? Oh Lord, what was that game called? Damn, it was Hotel Sim. I think it was from the guys from. Was it Hotel Sim? Man, I love that Hotel Sim, man. Oh, building that hotel, you got to get the elevators in there, man. Oh man, that was a crazy hotel. Jurassic World Evolution 3 is coming out soon. Nice. TJ's ready for building his dinosaur cages. Was it called Hotel Sim? What was that hotel? Was it Hotel Simulator? Let me see. Hotel Simulator. Let's see now. Oh, that's not it. Nope. No. Hotel Simulator. Let me see though. Hotel Renovator, Hotel Owner Simulator on Steam. Royal Hotel, Grand Hotel. I forgot what was the name of that Hotel Sim game, man. Thank you, 4K. Let me go check it out. Oh wow. Oh, I'm gonna get Summer Blue to use that. Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you for that, FRQ. That's amazing. Yeah, we should do that. That was pretty cool. I'm gonna send that to Summer Blue. Yeah, look at that. Just to change the opening intro right there. Wait, why in the blue up? Bro, I'm not using that. No. Because man, seriously, we're gonna get the lady painting to look like me. She's gonna be mad though. She's gonna be mad. She's gonna be mad though. Oh Lord. No, there was a really old hotel game from the Sim guys. Let me see. Sim World. Let me see though. Let me see what's it called. Maxis hotel game. Let me see if I can get it. I think it was Maxis who made it. Oh, it's taking a little while to go look for it. Did my internet just die? I've been playing. Oh, you been playing NASCAR? Oh man, TJ been playing NASCAR. Let me see if I can find it. Sim City, Sim Merge, Sim Farm, Sim City, Sim Park, Sims. Let me see. Sim City. Where is it? Sim Golf. Who the hell plays Sim Golf? Sim Farm, Sim City, Sim. Oh, Sim Tower. That's what it was. Sim Tower. There you go. That's it. Sim Tower. Found it. Yes, Sim Tower, where you get to build a hotel and shit. That was pretty cool. If I can see, I can make it a daytime vary. Yeah, nice, nice. Yeah. Okay, the helicopter's real high, so I'm cool with that. Yeah, I always every time I hear a helicopter, I just watch out for them. 'Cause that thing comes in here crashing, I'm running out of this room. Hell no. For that shit. But chat, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. But I seriously, chat, I gotta head out. I gotta go to the dentist. I said I was gonna be there at 12, and it's already 11:44, and I'm late. So chat, like always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and I do mean a beautiful and awesome Monday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back on Wednesday at 7 p.m. ET with Sour Blow, the Big Plume, and Silent Cipher. And if they invite me, if they don't, XPI en Español on Fridays with Elvis, Elencita, and Metal Berserker at 7 p.m. ET also. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on. Talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful Monday, you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Little Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.